Did medieval people have a national identity? Imagine living in a time when the idea of a nation was not yet a common concept. People felt connected to their local community, their language, and their traditions, but not necessarily to a larger country. During the Middle Ages in Europe, people did have a sense of belonging that resembled what we call national identity today, but it was quite different. Instead of feeling part of a unified nation, their identity was based on shared customs, laws, language, and local traditions. For example, a bishop in Wales around the year 1140 described the Welsh as a distinct group from the English. He based this on differences in language, laws, habits, and customs. This kind of thinking was widespread across Europe. People recognized they were different from others, but they did not see themselves as part of a single political nation like we do today. Instead, their loyalty was often directed toward local lords, kings, or religious leaders, not a nation as a whole. The political structure of the time was mostly feudal and local. Towns and regions had their own laws and rulers. People's identities were layered and overlapping. Someone might see themselves as both a local villager and a member of a regional or ethnic group. Religious identity also played a big role, with many feeling connected through shared faith and church practices. In some areas, especially in Italian city-states from the 11th to the 16th centuries, a new kind of identity started to form. These city-states created strong bonds among their citizens through symbols, festivals, and shared pride in their local community. This civic pride can be seen as an early form of nationalism. Later in the Middle Ages, during times of crisis like the Wars of Scottish Independence in the late 1300s and early 1400s, a stronger sense of national identity began to emerge. The Declaration of Arbroath in the year 1320 is a famous document that expressed Scottish desire for independence and a shared history. By the end of the Middle Ages, changes in society, economy, and ideas about law and government helped shape more formal collective identities. People started to see language, shared values, and common history as parts of what would become modern nations. So, in short, medieval people did feel a sense of belonging to groups that we might call nations, but these were mostly based on culture and community, not political borders or centralized states. The idea of a nation as a political entity with defined borders and sovereignty came much later, in the early modern period. The Middle Ages were a time when identities were more flexible and layered, setting the stage for the development of modern nations.